Hey, and welcome back. First off, thank you to those that liked the video and subscribed. Really means a lot. You guys are the best. But without further ado, let's get started. Yeah, we know how to sprint.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
I am what he said challenged.
Let's see.
Did he just pee? What? Okay, so we've unlocked fast travel. That's going to be useful later.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
What?
The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Okay, what was that? Was that like a shark mole? A Cerberus shark mole? That's not... What?
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Bro, you are not okay.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's two nearby. The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. In Jagni's case, letting the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life is part of their plan. They believe a cleansing is the only way the world can be saved. He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
What did that say? Our aura is somewhat dark? Alright, so I think I'm going to try to go for a gray. Be more of a gray Jedi, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot for that nice middle ground. Oh, we can check our aura here. So we're somewhat dark. 4 dark and 2 light. And then, what about... We got psi powers. So we have 2 psi points. Blink or blaze? Interesting. I think I like blink for right now. We can probably use it to dodge better. Yeah, I wonder if you can shoot for like a neutral gray. Just be like neutral about everything. But I think I'm gonna go with these guys.
It's a bridge.
This
Just
time.
get over it.
I think when I play by myself, I'll probably try the other side and see what happens. Okay, I can hit one of them. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. We got two more. Level 3! Look at these guys' outfits, though. Can we just take a moment to appreciate this? Like, is that a gold mask? How do I get that? I want that. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta level up. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know where to go. Let's go strength.
Flexity flex.
He said flexity flex. We have an upgrade point and a bio point. Interesting. All right, check one more. Upgrade points. Go here. We'll do close combat. Okay, we don't have enough upgrade points for that. Basic melee. Already got all those. Range combat. Interesting. Yep, just in case we find another gun that we like.
They've restroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
We're at the first rule of a RPG, and that's to look for chests. We'll stay on target for now, and then
That's the Jagni tribe's fort.
if you guys
Their
want,
friendship can be a
I'll do some
blessing or a
videos
curse.
of
It's up to
me
you. You're either a part
exploring
of
a
their
little bit more.
solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Let's see.
That is just too funny. That to mark the location, you literally mark the location.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Thinks you should just put one paw ahead of the other and make your way up there. The tribe is always open to a new face.
Zata is the muy totloho. Kariesne zdatse. Paro, ya put
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision.
I changed my mind. The guys were going completely dark.
He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe. The Myriad are too good to be true. They might believe in the greater good and a code of honor, but uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything. You must stop living in the past. Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here. They have no intention of letting this drag out, or they'll run the risk of teaching the enemy their art of war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin. The only kin who count are the kin that are left standing at the end of the war. Let's focus on making that our kin, not theirs. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Jackney doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and... He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait. He can't blame you for not remembering, but he can sense the stillness of something lost.
All right, I guess I'm gonna have to change the video titles to Biomutant the Dark Run, I guess. Let's exit the forts. So maybe once I finish this series, I'll do a shorter series of me doing good. I guess. These are some tough choices.
Says it's good to meet a fellow Yin Jagney cousin. Keep hoarding things the way you should.
All right. So we're going to go through here. Their fortress is here. I think we should probably like try to get up here. Take out this one, then this one. Yep, these are all main quests, so they have to be done. Check our consumable. That's fine. All right.
beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Boom, boom.
Well, I tried to do something and it didn't work. Heal. Oops. That's not.
You've had better days.
Oh no.
End of the line.
Well, we knew it was going to happen sooner or later. Alright, let's try this.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
Yeah, we are not going to try that again. I figure the village is over here somewhere. We'll just run straight past for now. That was a hard whooping to take.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
Alright, let's pee on this.
Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, you should just keep going. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now.
Just yeeted me into the water.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice, lots of practice. Great things usually happen to those who never stop trying. He hopes you'll be one of them. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can never try too hard. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. You know you can't make up for lost time. You should know, practice makes perfect. She says nobody is perfect. That's why you practice. She'll see you at the village square. She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too.
Okay, that's cool that they made her color palette match mine.
With lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually useful. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Interesting way to pick up trash.
He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
So we can craft our own weapons. That's cool. Interesting. Oh wow, you really get to customize out what you want on this.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. He thinks mastering the 6 weapon styles of Wang Fu is more than enough for anyone. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she gets, especially the ones you share together. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. She wants you to understand that whatever path you choose in life, you must stay true to yourself. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. You'll have to face pain at some point. He offers to help you get it over with.
You was talking all that smack. Now you gotta get the blade. Come here, boy. I wasn't expecting the rapid square.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Let's go.
She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow, so they'll need all the rest they can get. The most important thing is that you're okay.
Anora kapapom.
It's time to focus on your training now.
Anson bara. Yo no massaman warud.
You won't need excuses if you are strong in your conviction.
Nope, can't jump over that. Okay.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. He knows growing up is hard, and things will continue to go wrong as you become older and figure out how to make them right. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
This one over here. Nice, and then
He's curious to see what you've found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA. He can work wonders with pretty much anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. Says at least dirty hands are proof that you tried, and that counts. That you failed this time doesn't mean you can't succeed the next. He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
so we can add on to our gear instead of crafting new gear. I don't think any of this really matters. I don't think we get to keep it, so
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. He can see the rebel in you. You're like your Mooma in that way, always choosing your own path, even if it might lead you to peril. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He thinks you should. She'll be proud of you. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
So we're picking up new skills along the way. Or remembering old skills. How's this work? In a flashback.
Yo no massaman warud.
Your Mooma says it's about time you got here.
Andro?
Says being on time would be better yet.
Andro? Katja doppolutta.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Kensi sadurutu.
But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back.
Asilnatu.
That's a good attitude as long as you keep learning.
I'm so small compared to her.
Andro?
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Polakuto.
Thanks you for being such a good student.
Asilnatu. Inadabsunka?
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Polakuto. Arialoche nui mumera.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Kalino?
That's why you should be sure to thank him for it.
Oh my god, stand still.
Catchy.
Asilnatu.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
I mean, it is quite impressive.
She's happy you appreciate what others do for you.
Tateko babasakting. Taifanamenuma?
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Kanoruta.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Nampusa.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
Nampusa.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Kanamunta.
Says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Kensi. Kamonu.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Droba.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Kala.
He wants to destroy her. The time to fight is coming, whether she's ready for it or not.
Mustikimuka. Amun. Andro?
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Amun.
She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her.
amu katyatopoluta.
She had a life before you were born, you know. Darker and less fun. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Yeah, I gotta help her fight, guys. Like I can't just let her fight alone. Oh wow, he punted the heck out of me.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
This dude is persistent. Oh. No touchy. Almost there.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Damn, that was a lot to like see and witness. That dude straight up murdered both my parents.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose.
This thing have like it does have a weak spot.
Took care of it. Watch it.
Oh, what move was that?
Great shot. Your key energy isn't up for that. Running low.
Oh, no. Okay. Whoops. I panicked. Yeah, I super panicked.
It was harder than expected to take down the Fluff Hulk. They've received... A group of Jagni warriors are already waiting for you at Myriad's Vespidut outpost. You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost. Not really. It's east of Bricktown. You can spot Goop's Surf Nautica station from the hill it resides on.
Can we harvest anything from this? Nope. Alright.
Look, an emergency box from the old... Wow, bet that knuck makes a tight fist.
Nothing over here. Now we have a giant knuckle. We will definitely take healing. New Wong Fu. Okay. Just want to double check that we have used everything. And then check to see if Alright,
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it?
Ah, not these things again.
Stay on target. Smirked!
Alright, so that does AoE damage, which is good. Cool, we got 3 Biomutant. Now we're supposed to go that way. Just gonna look here real quick.
Better than nothing.
Nice.
That notice board, filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Toxanol never cared about the waste, as long as they didn't have to pay to clean it up. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried.
So let's check the map real quick. Just want to make sure I'm going the right direction.
It's quieter here, away from the sky. This corner of the world is called Bricktown. Let's see.
So we're fairly close to the next story mission, but I think I'm gonna stop here for right now. Once again, thank you to those who have subscribed to the channel, and thank you to those who might be subscribing to the channel now. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.